day of basically slope-intercept form. So just a reminder, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to rewrite this equation from the upper left-hand corner. Okay, now what I would do first, I want the y's on the left. So I'm just going to basically flip-flop sides. I'm not going to change the order of the left or the right. I'm just going to flip-flop them. And then all I need to do is divide. And don't forget to divide each individual piece. Okay? And that gives you negative 2/3 x. And remember, the slope is just negative 2/3, not the x, and plus 2. So my y-intercept is 2, and my slope is negative 2/3. So I start at 2, make a dot. Okay, then I rise negative 2. Again, I'm just going to show you rising negative 2 goes down 2 and then to the right 3. And that's actually where my next dot is. Or I could do the other way, up 2 and back 3. Okay, and then when I extend the line, please still do 3 dots per line. And I just want you to realize that looking at this graph here, okay, this y-intercept is positive, but the slope is negative. You're going to need to know that for Wednesday. So just looking at that blue line graph, do you notice that just the blue line, I know I have a positive y-intercept, but a negative slope from Mr. Slope Guy, okay? So I want you to start thinking that, okay? Meaning this is a positive y-intercept and the slope itself is negative. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the 5y. Okay, if I draw that line in. So I get 4x minus 15 equals negative 5y because it's gone from that side. Now I'm going to flip-flop my sides again. Okay, not changing the order, just flip-flopping them. Now I'm going to divide everything by negative 5. And note, this is really not a minus 15. Think of it as plus the opposite. So that goes away, and it becomes negative 4/5 x and a negative 3. Please note, it's also a negative 4/5 x. You might see it as minus 3. These two things are telling you the same thing. So if I look, my y-intercept is negative 3, so I started down 3, and my slope is also negative, so I have to go down 4. I can't go down 4, but I can go up 4, and then backwards 5. And I need to do that because I don't have enough space going that way, okay? And again, is my slope negative? It should be. So I connect the dots, and I'm just going to check my equation. According to my blue line, my y-intercept is negative and my slope is negative. Are those numbers in the equation part also that? Yes. Okay, this one, ironically, again, I'm going to flip-flop the sides just because it's nicer if I have y on the left. Okay, then I'm going to add 4 to the end. I cannot combine that with the 7x because they're not like terms. And I need my x first. Okay, and then I divide every single thing by 2, every single term. And I don't want to make this a decimal. Whoops. I don't want to make it a fraction or improper fraction. I want to leave it as an improper fraction. Don't make it a mixed number. Okay, so I'm going to start at my y-intercept at 2, and then I'm supposed to, it's a positive 7 and a positive 2. I don't have enough space to go up 7, so I have to make them both negative to guarantee a positive slope overall. So if I go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I have to go back that way to guarantee a positive slope, because a negative over a negative is a positive. Oops, and that's what it would look like if I actually hit that dot. I should. And I look at my graph and I go, it's a positive slope. Yep, my equation says a positive slope. My y-intercept is at positive 2. Yes, that is a positive. Okay, now this one, I would start by saying minus x and make sure that is plus the opposite using that key change. Now, when I rewrite this, it's going to be a negative 2y equals negative x, but I'm going to write a 1 there so I don't forget the number, plus 2. Because I want the x's first. Okay, then I'm going to divide everything by negative 2. And now you see why I made that a negative 1x, because I need that fraction for the slope. So a negative divided by a negative is a positive 1 over 2. And that's a negative 1. Remember, you could also see that as just a minus 1. These two things mean the same thing. Okay, so I started down 1, and then I rise 1, run 2, both positive. Rise 1, run 2, and make a dot. Rise 1, run 2. Or I could go in the opposite direction as well and make my blue line, and I know you guys would hit all the dots better than I would. Okay, and again, my slope is positive. Yes, it is in my equation. My y-intercept is negative. Yes, it is. Okay, so today you have a nice little worksheet. It's Miss Muffet. Look for today's date on the top. And if you have questions, please let me know. If not, I will see you next time.